Kiln cast glass is a way of forming glass in a kiln. So you make a mould of around a model, and then you take the model out of the mould. Very often the model's made in wax, so you would steam the model out of the mould, and then you cast glass into the mould. That's taken up to temperatures anywhere between 840 to 890 degrees centigrade. The glass is then cooled very slowly and taken out of the kiln. So in general, a lot of the work that's made is what would be classified as decorative objects or sculpture, and the work at the museum in the park is all of kiln cast glass, and they're sculptures. The focus of the exhibition is 3 generations of glassmakers. Now, glass as an art form is relatively new, and the oldest member in the exhibition is now in his 80s, and he's classified as the founding father of kiln-formed glass, and his name is Keith Cummings. So he started off in the sort of 60s teaching and doing a lot of experimentation. He then had a student, Colin Reid, who is really the anchor, if you like, of this exhibition. Colin was a student of his and at the time of the experimentation, and he set up his studio in Stroud more than 40 years ago now. And then over that time, he's always had assistants working for him. So the rest of us in the exhibition, the British artists, we've all at some point come to Stroud and worked with Colin in his studio. So you could classify us as having been mentored by Colin and learning the skills on the job in the studio. The actual originating exhibition of this was held in 2 museums, one in Shanghai and one in Taiwan. And there were 2 founding people of these museums called Chang and Loretta. And we decided it would be really nice for the exhibition on its outing in Stroud to actually have work by Loretta and Chang. Chang was one of the curators of the original exhibition, and sadly he passed away in 2020 when our exhibition was in Shanghai, and so we dedicated the exhibition to him as it was the last exhibition he curated before he died.